I ate this up. Like, truly, the mystery aspect. And the high society London sprinkled in with a love triangle that really was hard to choose between. Like, girl, I felt you.
You felt her. Sure. You felt the agonizing indecision of a 19-year-old American girl simultaneously dating two British hunks while uncovering a centuries-old aristocratic scandal. Because I felt a migraine coming on.
Exactly. It's like Gossip Girl meets Bridgerton, but with more rugby and less, I don't know, powdered wigs.
And fewer coherent plot lines, apparently.
Calm. Welcome back to Heartbook Radio, where we dissect the literary world's most divisive offerings.
And I'm here to provide the much-needed intellectual counterpoint to enthusiasm.
Today, we're diving headfirst into Girl Abroad, a book that's apparently causing more online arguments than a political debate at a family Thanksgiving dinner.
Kennedy, known for her, shall we say, spirited new adult romances, has apparently decided to branch out. Or, as some reviewers put it, sure, branch out and fall flat on her face.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's just a little complicated, like my relationship status.
Which, last I checked, involved a goldfish named Captain Bubbles. Let's stick to the book.
Okay. So we have Abbey Bly, our protagonist. Daddy's a rock star. She's studying abroad in London. Sounds glamorous, right?
Except she's apparently as decisive as a squirrel in traffic. She ends up rooming with 3 guys because, that's realistic, and proceeds to date 2 of them simultaneously.
It's a modern love story. Polyamory is all the rage.
Polyamory requires communication, not sneaking around and stringing 2 perfectly nice young men along. Jack, the rugby player, he's the golden retriever, boyfriend, apparently. Loyal, dependable, boring.
He's sweet. And then there's Nate, the brooding musician. Ooh, the bad boy.
Bad boy is a generous term. He's more like a mildly inconvenienced boy who had a girlfriend when he started pursuing Abby. Red flag, be sure.
But he's hot. And he plays the guitar.
My neighbor's cat plays the piano. That doesn't make him a suitable romantic partner. And then there's Lee, the only sane one in the bunch.
Lee. Everyone loves Lee. He's like the friend zone king who secretly deserves the world.
He's the only character with a functioning brain, which in this book makes him a unicorn. Honestly, Abby sounds like she needs a therapist, not a boyfriend. Or 2.
Maybe she's just exploring her options. Finding herself. It's a journey.
It's a train wreck. A slow motion, emotionally manipulative train wreck, sure. And don't even get me started on the random historical mystery subplot.
Oh, the mystery. It's like she's dating these guys and also uncovering a secret about some lord who did something scandalous centuries ago. It's like double the drama.
It's like Kennedy threw 2 completely different books into a blender and hoped for the best.
So, the big question is, Girl Abroad, actually any good? I've seen reviews ranging from, I ate this up, to, this was paid hikes, in all caps. AL caps.
The Spanish reviewers were particularly scathing. Universitarios estando hornies 24/7, why no teniendo la más mesínima personalidad. College students being horny 2047 and lacking even the slightest personality.
Ochas. But some people loved the love triangle. They said it was impossible to tell who she's going to choose.
That's because she doesn't know who she's going to choose. Sure, it's like watching someone play eeny, meeny, money, mo with their romantic future.
I got an email, supposedly from a listener. Dear Heart Book Radio. Abby is just like my neighbor, Brenda. Calm. Brenda dated 2 guys at once, and it ended with a cat fight in a Denny's parking lot.
That's remarkably on brand for this discussion. Another listener writes, if Abby were a sandwich, she'd be a mayonnaise, only sandwich on white bread. Bland, uninspired, and likely to give you indigestion.
Harsh. I think she'd be a spicy tuna melt with extra jalapenos because she's got a little bit of everything.
She's got a little bit of too much of everything. And another listener, I'm sensing a theme here, says, sure. The British slang in this book makes me want to scream. Love? Seriously? Sure? It's like the author watched one episode of EastEnders and called it research.
Calm. Okay, I'll admit, the British slang is a little off. But the romance, the drama, the
utter lack of realism. The fact that a 19-year-old American girl somehow attracts the attention of every eligible bachelor in London, sure including a random lord.
It's fiction. It's supposed to be escapist.
It's supposed to be believable. Even escapism has its limits.
Okay, time for our patented Heartbook Radio rating system based on the level of emotional turmoil this book induces. I give Girl Abroad 8 out of 10 broken hearts. It's messy, it's frustrating, but it's also kind of addictive.
Sure, I'm going with a different scale. Based on the number of times I wanted to throw my reader across the room, I give it 2 out of 5 shattered Kindles, and 1 very strong recommendation for therapy for both Abby and the author.
Calm. That's all the time we have for today. Calm. Join us next week when we tackle The Alien's Guide to Tax Evasion, a thrilling science fiction romp through the intergalactic IRS.
I'm already dreading it, reminding you to read responsibly, or at least read something with a plot.
Calm. And reminding you that love is a battlefield, especially when there are 2 hot British guys involved. Bye from Heartbook Radio.